What's up, everybody? The boss was talking about making cuts, so I got a new haircut. Those weren't the cuts he was talking about. We just made a huge price cut on this brand new 2025 Fleetwood Frontier 36 SS. We had it priced at $299,995. Now we're at $279,995. It's $160,000 off MSRP. Let's get it right into this thing and show you what it's all about. On this bad boy, you got your Fleetwood construction that we're all accustomed to. You watch the videos, you know about the interlocking floor to wall, interlocking roof to wall system. You'll have your outside entertainment center. Look at all this storage. They're all carpet lined with our Asdel flooring. Then you come out over here. Look at all this pass-through storage. Look at all this. There's 2 full compartment bays here, and there's a 3rd one over on this side. You want to talk about storing stuff down in your basement? This is huge. You can throw all your totes, coolers, everything in down there. And you step back and look at this beautiful paint job that we got. Again, Sickens paints on everything, 3 coats of each color, and then we do 6 coats of clear on the outside of these guys. So that's one thing Fleetwood's always done, and they paint their own coaches. Then you got your Magnum 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter, your disconnect for your inverter. Then inside here, you got your charge controller for your solar panels on the roof, and then your chassis disconnect as well. I skipped this compartment, but then you got your surge protector / power transfer switch, and then you got your whole house central vac. So that's your housing for it, and then all the hookups for it are inside. Then coming back here in the back, you got your hydraulic pump, and that's gonna be for your jacks. It's the only thing that Fleetwood's using hydraulics for. Everything else is gonna be electric. So your slides are all electric, but then your jacks are all hydraulic. And then I don't know if you'll be able to get a picture of this. You got your full, beautiful rear cap back here. And then they stopped the ladder halfway because they want you to be able to see those lights, but then also this grate back here, right there, that's actually gonna open up to access the engine oil, transmission fluid. If we ever had a check engine light to check our air filter, see how it's doing. And then we have the attachment that goes on the back of that as well. And then you'll have your hitch on the rear. It's rated for towing 10,000 pounds with the air hookup. So if we ever do the new airborne tow system, we got the air for you guys right here. So you don't have to worry about going and do anything else. It's 340 horsepower. It's the 6.7 Cummins diesel with the 3000 series Allison transmission. Let's take a walk inside and dive into this guy. Up front, you have both your driver, passenger seats. Both will swivel. Difference between the passenger and driver seat, the passenger seat, as you can see, this guy right here, it's actually going to be your recliner. So we're going to be able to go through and recline that when I swivel that around. But then, when you're getting into the dash, we have the new digital dash from Freightliner down here. All the smart control wheel. So everything's all updated, everything's there. You have your Sony 9-inch entertainment center for your radio, navigation, Bluetooth, Android Auto. Then you'll have your camera monitor next to it. You will have the backup will show up on the Sony camera and also your turn cameras. So when you are driving on the road, it will show on both screens if you need it to. But then stepping back, you got your Insignia TV up front. Both these cabinets next to the TV are going to slide and open up. So then inside there, you're going to have your cell phone booster, your TV antenna booster, 110 outlet with USB ports. And then on this side over here, you're actually just going to have your King controls for the satellite dish that's on the roof of it. So we have all that stuff that's already inside there. Then, stepping back a little more, we got our drop-down bed up top. It's rated for 500 pounds. So turn the key, push the button, and then your drop-down bed will come down. Now, one thing, it's going to look kind of weird right now because I have all the chairs out. So I have all 4 chairs out. So this comes standard with 2 regular chairs and then 2 folding chairs. The 2 in the middle are your 2 folding chairs, and I'll get into that. So right now, if you notice, this is really cool for mom and dad. Say if mom or dad can actually work from home still, or are working from home, you can be set up here on one side. Mom or dad can be on one side, or they both could be working from home. 110 outlets on either side on the second level up there with USB ports, and then all of your storage that's underneath of it. So you got 2 big drawers and then 6 cabinets that are down there. All right. Now it's like, you know what? Hey, that's fine. That's great. I'm ready for dinner. Cool. So all we're gonna do, you're gonna grab the handle here, slide this guy out. Then we're gonna take it all the way out, ooh, and twist it. So now, I have my full table that's there. So now I can take my 4 chairs. If we go somewhere and we have a guests show up, now I have 4 chairs sitting at the table, and we can eat dinner, play cards, games, what have you. But then when we're ready to go, we just keep these folding chairs folded up in the back closet. You could keep them down in that basement because there's so much storage down there. Then you take your table to put it away, twist it, slide it in. Now it's back to normal. So it's really cool, really user friendly. You know, I'm doing this with one hand because I got the camera in the other hand. But yeah, it's really nice that I be able to give you that versatility on that. And then these guys that are up here, I mean, you got ledges for whatever you want to put up top there. And then all your windows are all dual pane windows. They're all tinted. Then back here, you're gonna have 4 recliners. All right. The end 2 are gonna be powered. The middle 2 are manual. So that's the difference between the 2 middle ones. And then you got all that beautiful cabinetry up top. So you got all those cabinets that are there. One thing that I try to get into and talk about a lot with Fleetwood is when you look at this and you look at your cabinets that are inside here, this is all carpet lined. So the nice thing with carpet lined is when we are going down the road, if we do have dishes and everything like that inside there, you know, especially in your kitchen, it's gonna muffle that sound and you're not gonna hear them dishes in there rattling around and anything of that sort. So that's something that Fleetwood will do, and I'll get into the shelves over there on the side here in a second. Full residential refrigerator. So that's gonna work off of our inverter that's there. Then you're gonna have a bank of drawers here, but then this also, hit the button, this is gonna come out and give you a ton more countertop space. And that's a solid stone countertop that's there. We have the induction cooktop, the undermount farmhouse sink, and then those are solid stone sink covers as well. Then you can see all of the storage that's inside here. We don't have no oven in here, so therefore we don't have to worry about, you know, having that storage. So that's 5 big drawers that are there. Then here, you're gonna have your pantry. Oh, there's my water bottle. Huge pantry, all plywood decking on the sides and everything. Then you're gonna have these 2 cabinets that are up here. This is where we're gonna get into a little bit of Fleetwood quality and what they'll do. So carpet lined on the front, carpet lined on the back. But then this is one thing that I love showing. Yes, it is a piece of plywood, but we paint the plywood. And then you can also see, well, let's get down here. You can see that they put a lip on both the top and the bottom. So therefore, when you put that in there, it doesn't make, you don't not necessarily needing to put it in any certain way, but I got a lip that's on the top. So if you flip it over, you got a lip on the bottom. So it's nice because when I do put my dishes and stuff like that, if it does move around, I'm not gonna have to worry about it falling out on me. But then you got your microwave, convection oven / air fryer as well. So again, you want to talk about countertop space, huge window. There's a 12-inch by 48-inch window that's there. Countertop space, storage space in your kitchen. This is it. And the best part about it, this coach is only about 37.5 foot long. I'll put that in the description when we edit this guy. But then we got the huge TV, sound bar. Then you're gonna have your fireplace, full functioning fireplace. And then down below, down here on the bottom, you're gonna have your central place for your central vac. Being 37 foot, you know, we still have a bath and a half. So you have your vanity, medicine cabinet, and then you'll have storage above the toilet. And then you got your toilet that's there as well. So we got tons of storage in our bathrooms, porcelain toilets. Now walking in the bedroom, this is where this coach kind of stands apart from everybody else. So here, you're gonna have the rest and read bed. If you've watched some videos of ours, you'll see that, you know, our 40M Discovery, the step above this guy, has the rest and read bed. As you notice, it's in the up position. Why do I have it in the up position? Because when we run the slide out in, I have to have it in the up position because as a true king size bed, it's 72 by 80 king size bed. Then going down the road, I need to have that up so I can get my walkway through here when we're closed, or when we're all opened up. But then on either side of the bed, 110 outlets, USB ports, and then you'll have switches that are underneath here. And then back here in the back, there's a little hole. What that's for that outlet right there. What do we have that for? Well, it's for our CPAP machines. So it's nice because now I have a compartment that I can put my CPAP on. I don't have to worry about setting it next to the bed and tripping over it if I need to get up in the middle of the night to use the restroom. So it's up, out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. But then I'm gonna step over here in the corner and show this. So huge mirror cabinet door there, storage. TV, storage. Me in the mirror, storage. 3 more drawers here. Louvered doors. This is actually going to be your washer and dryer. Then above them, we have this drawer that's here. So if you notice, there's this little plastic knob that's here. I'm going to take that off. It's gone. Put it back on here. So what this is, there's a drawer that's hidden inside there. So we take that guy off. It releases the knob or the latch. Take that. Let it close. Now, oh, I didn't give it time to reset itself. But it'll go back, reset itself, and then it's locked until you actually have the magnet that's going to open that up. We flip that. All right. Then above there, you're going to have your TV that's going to open up for more storage. And again, adjustable shelf inside here. What we're going to show inside here, there's your Alumiplex. So this is where all your 12-volt fuses are. So if we ever had an issue, we can come directly into here with our 12-volt side, and then up top there, there's an actual screen that's going to give us a bunch of readings and everything on it, to where if I need to go through and figure out what's going on with it, I can. And that's where it's nice, because I can go through and just do it all right there, rather than crawling on the ground and figuring out, where's this at, where's that at. But then now let's get back into our full bath back here in the back. So toilet, again, porcelain toilet. Tons of storage that's here. So huge cabinets, again, adjustable shelves there. So for extra linens, all of our extra toiletry, stuff like that, we have all of that there. Storage that's next to the vanity. Vanity, more storage. Tons of countertop space. So they do the above mount sink here, and then they have, that's good 12 inches of storage back there in the back. 4 drawers in here, 2 cabinet doors. The silver box on the floor, that's access for us, excuse me, if we ever need to get to the top half of the motor. Then we have our shower. We have the adjustable shower head that's going up and down on the rod. We do the skylight inside there, and it's one piece fiberglass surround in your shower. So it's nice because it's all one piece. You don't have any seams or anything like that. And then we have the seat that's inside there as well. So it's really, really cool. Great fit and finish. And with this guy, like I said, it's just like my 40M, except I content it. I don't do the glazed porcelain tile. I don't use the high gloss paint cabinetry, but I'm still using the same wood cabinetry, still using the same wood fascias, same foundation, same build on the walls, the floors, the roof, all that's the exact same. So it's great, because then I can I don't want to spend $400,000. I'm like, cool. Let me show you this one over here that's going to spend, now, like I said, we went from $299 down to $279. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, you guys need to see anything else, or you'd like to see anything else, throw them down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, guys, come see why we say, go one better, go Apache Village.